This ballet of complex old machines and deft hands is the J.C. Newman Cigar Factory in the historic Ybor City neighborhood of Tampa. 130 people make 60,000 cigars every day. Machines measure just the right amount of tobacco. Operators trim a leaf with care to be a cigar's skin. If, as predicted, Cuban cigar makers eventually win 70% of the U.S. premium cigar market, this factory could be hurt. But a J.C. Newman official says the company will continue to be successful with a blend of old technology and innovations in farming and manufacturing.
J.C. Newman Cigar Company already sells in 83 countries, so we've been competing against Cuban cigars outside of North America for quite some time now.
While Newman is the last factory, Ybor City is also home to small-scale producer Tabanero, which makes 500 cigars a day by hand. It has some customers from outside the United States who are not hampered by the embargo, so they know Cuban cigars very well. According to Jim Collins, his foreign buyers like Tabanero's price and flavor.
Wow. $25 for a cigar, for a Cuban cigar, when I can be here at Tabanero and spending, 8 to 10 on a great tasting cigar also.
A cigar industry expert says the Cuban products are very good, but calls forecasts they will soon capture most of the U.S. market unrealistic.
The Cuban cigar industry would certainly like to take a piece of the U.S. market. They're eager, and the U.S. market is the world's largest cigar market. And they've been denied that market for more than 50 years. Ramping up production in cigars is difficult. It's hard to do it quickly.
Tampa's historic Ybor City neighborhood was once the cigar capital of the world. It started in the late 1800s when industrialist Vicente Martinez Ybor moved his operation here in search of land and labor. Hundreds of factories once operated here, most are gone, and Ybor's is now an office building. Historian and blogger Tom Ufer says economic problems, including overseas low-wage competition, pushed businesses out of Ybor City.
It was cheaper to move to the Dominican Republic or Honduras, Nicaragua, and make cigars using local labor there.
Foreign competition may be one issue, but J.C. Newman Vice President Lee says U.S. taxes and regulations are a bigger threat to her firm than Cuban exports are likely to be. Jim Randle, VOA News, Tampa, Florida.